There we go. Nice and easy. Hello, guys. Donald, aka Very Bright Baron 115 here. I just. Whoa! Alright, we're not going to worry about it. Anyway, guys, we are going to be doing predictions for War Games tonight and Survivor Series tomorrow. So we are going to, let's see, I pull up the War Games. There we go. So this is for NXT War Games 3, which happens tonight. I should have had this properly fitting on my screen before, but I did not do that. There we go. Okay, so we're going to start off with what is the kickoff. There's a kickoff show. Oh, God. Why does War Games have a kickoff show? I was so excited for there to not be a kickoff show, and now apparently there is. All right, it's the first time I'm hearing of this match, so I suppose live reactions to me. See, I never opened up. Hold up. I never opened up the chat. Like an absolute. Oh no, yes I did. There's the chat. I'm not. This is not a great start. Anyway, Swerve Scott, Isaiah Swerve Scott versus the man with the removable pants, and his name is Angel Garza. Okay, that was just me. That was me trying to bide for time as I set everything back up. The Angel Garza versus Isaiah Swerve Scott. I want to say Swerve is going to win this, but it could very well be Garza. But I'm going to pick Swerve because Garza has just had a very small, albeit, program with Lio Rush, and I feel like if Swerve gets the win here, he can go challenge Lio Rush for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship, and they would have an amazing match. So I want to see Scott win. I like Scott. I like his moves. Garza, he's fancy with the pants, but aside from that, it doesn't do much for me. I'm going to pick Scott because I think it makes more sense for him to go for the belt instead of Garza beating someone to go for the belt again. Then we have Pete Dunne versus Damian Priest versus Killian Dane to determine number one contender for the NXT Championship. Why did it? Okay, my computer told me I had no space, even though I've deleted like a buttload of things. Maybe I have to do a run clean on it. Anyway, I think Pete Dunne's gonna win this, but then again, he is my boy. It's hard to bet against Peter Dunne. But I could see any of these three men going for it. It would launch any of them into the stratosphere. Because the winner will be facing Adam Cole for the championship tomorrow night. But I think Pete Dunne versus Adam Cole is the best way for them to go. And then we have Finn Balor versus Matt Riddle, and this is Finn Balor's first match since joining NXT, so I think it's obviously got to be Finn picking up the win here. It would be absurd if it wasn't. It would be absurd. We have the Men's War Games match. This is a really quick and easy card to get through. It's so easy. These are really easy predictions. Men's War Games, Undisputed Era versus Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, Dominik Dijakovic, and to be decided. They have not announced the fourth person. Originally, Matt Riddle was on here, and then Dominik Dijakovic replaced him because it was supposed to be Finn Balor versus Gargano. Gargano got injured, so now Riddle is facing Balor. They took Riddle out, put Dijakovic in, and to be decided still has not been announced. I have no idea who it could be, but it totally depends on who it could be to say who could win here. I'm gonna say the Undisputed Era because I think it's easy to put Keith Lee and Dijakovic as like an implosion there because they have had many matches and have had quite the exhilarating feud over the past couple months. So I could see them imploding and Undisputed Era winning because of that. I'm gonna go with that, and I think Shayna, and then we got the women's War Games match for Shayna Baszler, Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, and Kaylee Ray versus Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae, Mia Yim, and Tegan Nox. Oh no. I was gonna say, I think Team Ripley wins by pinning Baszler to set up Ripley versus Baszler for the belt at Royal Rumble weekend. But now Kaylee Ray is on here. She's the NXT UK Women's Champion. There's two champions on their team. But Bianca doesn't like Shayna, and you could write an implosion there. There's so many implosion possibilities. You know what? I'm gonna go back and change my Men War Games. Decide I'm gonna go for Team Ciampa instead of Undisputed Era. because I don't think Undisputed Era and Team Shane are both going to win. I think one of them has to lose, and I think Undisputed Era is actually going to. Oh, they have all the belts though. Oh my God, they've booked themselves into a corner. I'm going with Team Ciampa and I'm going with Team Shayna for the War Games matches, respectively. Okay, Zach said, I came to chat, not wrestling. Well, chat about wrestling. Why not both? Well, now that was way quicker than I thought it was going to be. So now, let's jump into WWE Survivor Series 2019, which is a much longer card. And let's see, is there a kickoff show match? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Or at least they haven't announced which one it is. So currently it is NXT Champion. This is the order that we're going in. So I'm sorry. NXT Championship match. Adam Cole versus the winner of that triple threat match from War Games tonight. Pete Dunne, Damian Priest, or Killian Dane. I think it's going to be Pete Dunne. But regardless of who it is, I think Adam Cole will retain his championship. I think we are going to see one title change tonight. I don't think it's going to be this title. And honestly, it might not even be any titles that change tonight. It's one or none. If more than one changes, it'd be crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Adam Cole. I think it's just, why take the belt off of him versus someone that he isn't in a feud with. It makes so much more sense for Ciampa to be the one to take it off him, or Balor, or give one of these guys actual story into why they're fighting him instead of just a triple threat match, because Adam Cole needs a match. Then we have the tag team championship three-way not championship, the tag team champions in the three-way. The Viking Raiders, the Raw champions, the New Day as the SmackDown champions, and the Undisputed Era, aka Red Dragon, aka Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly as the NXT tag team champions. So it's the Viking Raiders versus New Day versus Undisputed Era. And I want to say before I get into the rest of these predictions. Oh wait, actually hold on. We're gonna skip this for a minute because I'm gonna save all the inter-brand matches until the end. I'm going to do the championship matches first because it'll be easier that way. So actually, we'll do Universal Championship match, Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan. I think the Fiend has to win. It would be absurd if Fiend doesn't win, and I'll riot. Like, it has to be Fiend. This is his first defense after winning the belt. It's got to be the Fiend. WWE Championship match, Brock Lesnar versus Rey Mysterio. This has me so on the fence because you absolutely can never bet against Brock, but they made it a no-holds-barred, no disqualification match, which makes it feel like Mysterio might win it. And there's two ways I could see this going down. Rey just uses weapons, beats the unholy hell out of Brock Lesnar, but Brock still gets out of it and leaves with the belt. But the thing... But I'm going to go with Rey. I'm going to go with Rey winning the belt, which is so weird because I did not go into the stream thinking that. But now that I've thought about it after saying it, Rey, I think Rey's going to win. And that's because he's able to beat him up with weapons. This match could be over in 10 seconds also. This match could be over instantly and Brock just wins with an F5. I want to say that now. It's entirely possible that might happen. But this could be match of the night with Rey Mysterio having an amazing showing and having some run-in shenanigans. Dominic returning, Cain Velasquez returning. Any number of people that just don't like Brock, being, Seth coming in to be like, get the belt off of this man that I spent so long to get the belt off of. Reigns, who doesn't like him. There's so many people that don't like Brock. With this being a no DQ match, it would make sense for them to come in. But even just if you look at the Rey Mysterio story with Brock Lesnar, Kane coming in, Dominic coming in, they make sense. And Kane coming to help Rey would make a lot of sense to beat down Brock. Maybe set up a match with Kane and Brock in the future without the belt on the line, so Kane can get his win back. Honestly, Rey. I'm going Rey. Oh my God. When they announced this match, I was like, oh, yeah, Brock's going to win. Brock's going to win. But Rey might beat him. Which is so weird. Because No, oh my God. Oh, I don't understand. WWE doesn't do long-term booking, which is why I don't understand what the hell they're doing half the time, because they're just like, throw things at the wall. But I'm going Rey. But honestly, I shouldn't be betting against Brock. It's probably gonna be Brock. I've worked myself into a shoot, brother. It's probably gonna be a Brock. Oh man. Picking Rey. He's my dude. Probably gonna be Brock. Never bet against Brock. Okay, now back to, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches for inter-brand matches. And without like thinking thoroughly about each of the matches, I think how they're gonna end up having the like brackets of I think they're gonna end up having the kind of standings at the end of it because it's for brand supremacy. I think SmackDown's gonna win overall. I think they're gonna end up with 3 wins. Raw will have 1 and NXT will have 1. That's my guess right now. How they do it, I'm not entirely sure. So let's just look at this real quick and see. So Tag Team Champions, Viking Raiders versus New Day versus Undisputed Era. Oh my god, it's so hard to pick because they're not infused per se. It's just like inter-brand fighting. So it's really just like, what brand do I think is going to win here? I want to say Viking Raiders. Viking Raiders have beaten the Undisputed Era handedly on multiple occasions, so it makes sense if they're able to beat them again. I don't think they've had a match with the New Day. The New Day hasn't had a match with the Undisputed Era, but the Viking Raiders and Undisputed Era, Viking Raiders would win. I think the Viking Raiders could also beat the New Day. I'm going Viking Raiders. I'm picking Viking Raiders, which is Raw. Oh, no. I was going to pick Raw for the next one, too. Oh no. Ooh. Does the New Day win to get SmackDown a thing? Oh, my. Is Raw going to win? Now that I'm thinking about it, Raw might win. It'd be weird because SmackDown's the A show now. All right. Yeah, I'm going Viking Raiders for the Tag Team Championship. Mid-card champion triple threat match. AJ Styles with the U.S. Championship for Raw. Shinsuke Nakamura with the Intercontinental Championship for SmackDown. And Roderick Strong for the North American Championship for NXT. I also should note, I should have mentioned this earlier, I have not seen SmackDown this week yet, which would have been yesterday at the time of live streaming and recording this. So if you're watching this on delay, which I'll probably try and get this up Monday, just so everyone sees kind of a post-dictions kind of thing. But I did these predictions, but they're going to be uploaded on YouTube post War Games, to say the least. Maybe even post Survivor Series, depending on when I end up getting it out. So anyway, Styles versus Nakamura versus Roderick Strong. I think it's going to be AJ Styles because Shinsuke isn't like doing anything. They've buried Shinsuke with the belt. The Intercontinental Championship, the mid-card championship on SmackDown literally never means anything because Brock is always running Raw. So Raw has to have the main championship be the mid-card championship. They have too many belts. This is the first time I've really thought they have too many belts. Because they don't know how to use as many belts as they have. They don't have too many belts. They don't know how to use the amount of belts they have, so it ends up being too many for their storylines. But I'm going to AJ Styles here. So that's 2 for Raw at the moment, in my opinion. But I feel like SmackDown has to win the overall night. Then we have the Women's Championship match. Becky Lynch versus Bayley versus Shayna Baszler. Oh, this is a rough one. Because there has been speculation that Ronda Rousey will finally make her return. Finally make her return to WWE, helping Shayna Baszler out here and starting the Four Horsewomen versus Four Horsewomen feud going into WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, whatever. And maybe set that up for then. Do I give in to that theory? The fantasy booker in me says yes. But when this match first got announced, I was like, Bayley's going to win it. Bayley's got to win it. A, because SmackDown. Well, actually, B, because SmackDown. That was the secondary reason. The main reason, because Becky and Baszler seem to have this more direct feud, and Bayley is kind of like on the side. She's on the side and just like watching. I feel like Becky and Baszler are going to take each other out, and Bayley is going to win. I'm going with Bayley. But if Baszler wins because of Ronda, I'll be very happy because I've wanted four horsewomen versus four horsewomen feud for freaking ever. And we have the Women's Survivor Series elimination match. Team Raw versus Charlotte Flair versus... Team Raw, which consists of Charlotte Flair, Natalya, the Kabuki Warriors, which are Kairi Sane and Asuka, and Sarah Logan, being the final woman for Team Raw. Then Team SmackDown consists of Sasha Banks, Lacey Evans, Nikki Cross, Dana Brooke, and Carmella. And Team NXT has yet to be decided. And the rumor for why that is because they're waiting to see who is able to even fight after War Games. And Nick Gurr 9234, thank you so much for the follow, much appreciated. But because Team NXT hasn't been decided yet, and because oh my god, Raw is gonna win Survivor Series again. No freaking way. No freaking way. I'm going Team Raw again. Wow, I'm picking Raw so much. I did not expect that. I really was like, SmackDown's going to get 2 or 3 wins, and at worst tie with Raw, at best beat Raw. And I thought NXT was going to be the loser here. But NXT has a very good shot at winning one with the Shayna Baszler thing. In general, Shayna Baszler's a freaking badass. So her just winning in general, she doesn't even need the help of Ronda or anyone to really get that through. But if Ronda does appear, huge opportunity for her to win. NXT could freaking win this. Raw could win this, and SmackDown's the one that I think is least likely to win this after actually reading the matches. Overall. Men's Survivor Series elimination match is Team Raw, which consists of Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, Ricochet, and Drew McIntyre, versus Team SmackDown, which consists of Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, King Corbin, Mustafa Ali, and Shorty G, versus Team NXT, which is yet to be decided. And again, would depend on same rumor of why the women's team hasn't been decided yet is the same thing for the men's team, is that they don't know who's going to be alive after War Games, basically. Like, who is going to be fit to fight after the War Games match, because they are probably going to do some crazy, brutal things in that match, and everyone's going to be hurting, and they're going to have, like, no one to be on the teams, and it's going to end up being not Keanu Reeves, it's, what's his name? Kurt, nope, Grimes, the Grimes dude. He's gonna be the team captain because no one else is left, and it's just gonna be him. But really, SmackDown I think picks this one up. Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, King Corbin, Mustafa Ali, and Shorty G. That, like, Reigns and Strowman, and even Corbin to an extent. Like, those 3 people, they are winning. Those 3 people, Mustafa Ali and Shorty G, are there to get eliminated. Let's be honest. But they still are upper mid card to main event to a point. But Raw is, oh my god, WWE has such a stacked roster. Why does it only become so apparent when they have to put all these people in matches because of reasons like this? It's just like, look at all the freaking people they have. Oh my god, they could just write better storylines. They would dominate AEW in everyone's opinion if they could just write better storylines. It's gotta be the main issue. It's terrible writing because this roster is ridiculous. I'm looking at this. I'm just trying to think if I want to change my opinion. Well, I'm going Team SmackDown for that. I just want to see, do I want to change my opinion on anything? I think I fantasy booked myself with the Rey Mysterio thing. I'm switching to Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, I gotta put my eggs in the Lesnar basket because I think they wanted to put the belt on Lesnar. As soon as SmackDown moved to Fox, they were like, Lesnar needs the belt, but then they took Lesnar off of Fox and gave them the Fiend. Maybe they don't want maybe they don't want Lesnar to have the belt. It's actually very confusing, but I think going against Brock is a terrible bet. I'm going pro Brock. Also, having gone against Shayna as much as I have, I think is also a terrible bet. The Bayley thing just makes so much sense to me. I'm going Baszler. I'm switching to Baszler. Switch to Baszler for the triple threat match because I've bet against Baszler too many times and been burned. Okay, so let's go back over this real quick. We have Adam Cole winning his match. Viking Raiders winning the tag team match. AJ Styles winning the mid-card match. Shayna Baszler winning the women's championship match. Women's champions match. Women's Survivor Series elimination match. We are going with Team Raw because blondes. Men's Survivor Series elimination match. We are going with Team SmackDown because Big Dog. And Universal Championship match. We are going with Bray Wyatt because The Fiend. And WWE Championship match. We are going with Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar. Oh, God. This is actually a really exciting pay-per-view. I'm really excited for this pay-per-view. Normally, WWE really falters around this time of the year. But they seem to bring it back. Seem to bring it back real hard right now. Any other final thoughts I want to give before ending this stream? uploaded 28 minutes ago over on YouTube. You should go over to watch the video that was uploaded to YouTube. It's a past stream that has been on Twitch, but if you haven't seen it yet, you can always go watch it on YouTube. And if not, you should even go check it out just a little bit. Maybe leave a like, some comments, all that good stuff to help, with the algorithm. But it has been uploaded, and I have officially started doing the weekend uploads as I had promised. I missed Friday because work and other things just got in the way. But once I got home from work and ready and got myself in a relaxed mood, I came down here, uploaded Saturday and Sunday's videos, got next Friday's video already, and there was a video I uploaded a week or two ago that had gotten blocked in every country because of a song. So I edited that out, or in YouTube they have an edit function, and we edited that out however they do it, and it should be processed up now, so you should also go check that out. With all that being said, though, guys, that's probably going to be the end for this. So if you're watching this on playback or VOD or whatever on YouTube, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, leave comments, all that good stuff. And on the other video that I've just talked about that I uploaded. And if you're watching us on Twitch, leave a follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. In any case, though, guys, I'm going to head out now. I hope you all have enjoyed. And if you have, I will be hopeful to catch you in the next one. And as always, peace.